Please subscribe.
Once upon a time, Toyota did not utilize the H word. At the point when its new body style appeared for the 1976 model year on the Corolla, it was liftback. In any case, that was just about 43 years back, when new seas overflowed with the principal stirrings of a decline. Today, Toyota has developed past double speaks and grasped reality. Here is the 2019 Toyota Corolla Hatchback. Not crossing over. Raise a hatchback on its suspension, include a few haggles that look intense, and the outcome is a hybrid. In any case, Toyota has opposed that enticement in any event with this most up-to-date Corolla. The equivalent can't be said for Ford and its cutting-edge focus. It's a hatchback in the most perfect Volkswagen Golf feeling of the word, a front-wheel drive box with four wheels set out toward the corners, precisely what it seems, by all accounts, to be. Sold as the Auris in Europe, it's not energetic, it's not rich, but it's really attractive. Toyota is putting huge, toothy grills on all that it makes, and the Corolla hatchback gets one, as well. In any case, as toothy Toyota grills go, this is among the best of the breed. There's a boundary between the upper and lower partitions that gives the front end an unmistakable face that is somewhat rough. In any case, gruff is by all accounts the new smooth. The tail is better. It's a shapely back end with the liftgate made of polymer pitch intensify that is confined by LED taillights. The Corolla Bringforth's flanks are pleasantly etched, and the profile has an energy in its tail-high frame of mind. Energizing? How about we not go that far? Underneath the wrapper is Toyota's presently pervasive new stage, the Toyota New Global Architecture, TNGA, which supports for all intents and purposes the majority of Toyota's new vehicles and hybrids. While the TNGA is sufficiently adaptable to oblige everything from the Prius to the new Avalon and RAV4, it's an ordinary front drive structure with a couple of swaggers holding up the nose and a multi-link autonomous suspension supporting the tail. The 103.9-inch wheelbase is an insufficient 0.1 inch longer than a Golf's, while the 169.9-inch in general length extends 2.4 creeps past that of the VW. The Corolla hatchback's wheelbase likewise is 1.5 inches longer than that of the sign-displaced person Corolla it replaces in the Toyota lineup. Estimate is toot, the Corolla Incubate is directly there close by the challenge. Toyota calls the new 2.0-liter inline-4 in the Corolla hatchback dynamic force. Too bad, at 168 strength it isn't so much that dynamic nor that commanding. Until further notice, Toyota is one of only a handful couple of organizations that hasn't bet everything on turbocharged motors. All things considered, this twin-cam 16-valve motor is in the know regarding variable valve timing and Toyota's D4S framework that consolidates both immediate and port fuel and fusion frameworks. Also, despite the fact that it has a forceful 13.0:1 pressure proportion, it will keep running on standard grade, 87-octane fuel. The 168 horsepower rating is completely 31 ponies superior to anything the 1.8-liter motor utilized in the previous Corolla and just 2 behind the 170 horsepower turbocharged 1.8-liter in the Golf. That is misleading, however, on the grounds that the VW's motor has a thick favorable position into work generation. The Corolla tops at 151 pounds-to-foot at 4,800 revolutions per minute, while the Golf's power plant is appraised at 199 pounds-to-foot, with that absolute arriving route down at 1,600 revolutions per minute. As it were, Toyota's responsibility to regular yearning is splendid, however present-day turbocharged motors essentially give more push. Both manual and programmed gearboxes are offered in the Corolla Bringforth. The manual is a sweet-changing 6-speed with 4th gear bolt and immediate drive at 1.025:1 and both 5th and 6th being overdrives. The cool piece here is a rev coordinating component that controls motor velocities amid both upshifts and downshifts to smooth out advances between apparatuses. In constrained presentation amid this initial drive, it was a great framework. The program is a fascinating turn on the consistently factor transmission, CVT. Its slow range is secured by a first rigging that is a genuine, physical, tooth 3.377 to 1 thing. At that point a grasp connects with and moves the power stream over to the belts and cones of a CVT working somewhere in the range of 2.236 to 1 and 0.447 to 1. The CVT likewise gets 10 reproduced rigging proportions and or shifters. Once more, our time with it was constrained, however introductory impressions are that it functions admirably. Contending at the most value-touchy end of the market, Toyota couldn't stand to spend lavishly on the inside pieces. Be that as it may, logically, the control of minimizing expenses has brought about an uncommonly spotless plan executed with limitation. The significant instrumentation in the best XSE demonstrate is a 7.0-inch computerized screen flanked by a tachometer on one side with fuel and temperature measures on the other. The SE manages with a 4.2-inch screen at the inside. The two models get a 8.0-inch focal touch screen to control the in-tune infotainment framework and other gadgetry. Apple CarPlay is at long last accessible in a Toyota, despite the fact that Android Auto was as yet absent. Indeed, even in base SE trim the front seats are very much molded and physically customizable 6 different ways. In the fancier XSE, the seats are shrouded in cowhide and texture, and the fronts are warmed and offer 8-way control alteration for the driver. The back seat in both is part to crease 60/40. While the housing in Advance are stylish for the class, the back compartment is less liberal. In contrast to the active Corolla car, which has unprecedented back legroom for a smaller, the bring forth is progressively private, along the lines of the Golf. In the event that keeping the Uber clients upbeat is the thing that issues, you might need to get the present car or wait for the upgraded one, which still can't seem to make a big appearance as of this composition. Drives like a Corolla. Toyota is at last getting the hang of electrically helped power directing, and the Corolla Hatchback's touchy and fast framework mirrors that. This is a created little vehicle that rides well, discusses precisely with the driver through its calfskin-secured guiding wheel, and is, scarcely, sufficiently incredible to engage. The last Corolla M we tried, which was furnished with a CVT, gallivanted from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a drowsy 9.1 seconds. The new Corolla bring forth thought to be about a half-second faster than that, and far and away superior with the 6-speed manual transmission. EPA appraisals are as yet pending, however they ought to at any rate coordinate the active IM's 27 miles per gallon in the city and 35 on the expressway. There's potential in this vehicle that remaining parts potential. The TNGA stage is sufficiently adaptable to acknowledge all-wheel drive, and a turbocharged adaptation of the 2.0-liter motor could be lively. Better believe it, it's only a fantasy. Be that as it may, in case you're going to dream, think ambitiously. All things considered, the new Corolla Hatchback has alluring styling, a fine ride, and Toyota's notoriety for quality making it work. Costs should section the $20,000 mark, with the SE being somewhat less and the XSE more. Furthermore, in the event that it doesn't sell well, perhaps Toyota could take a step back considering it a liftback.